Okay, B'Shem Hashem Na'aseh V'Natzliach. We are on Daf Chaf Vav 26. Gemara says basically it's forbidden, and this is a very important halacha. When a husband and wife have relations in the bedroom, they should not have any books there. And if they want to hide the books, they have to put it two coverings. The Gemara says a kamarta, it's a bookcase that obviously has a door in front of it, kechli betoch kli dami, because it's like a ark. Because it both has a cloth covering and obviously the wooden covering of the bookcase. Amar Rabbi Shua Levi, Sefer Torah, if you have a Sefer Torah in the room and the husband and wife want to have relations, Sarich la'asot lo mechitza asara, tefachim. They have to make it, a tefach is around 3.5-4 inches, like a 40-inch, 3.5-foot partition. And if they don't have that, then it's forbidden to do relations, the husband and wife. The rabbis visited each other and they saw that his bed, Shel Mar, the son of Rav Ashi, there was a Torah near there. Avid le mechitza asara. So Mar Zutra, for Rav Ashi's son, made a 10 tefach mechitza in front of the Torah so he can have relations with his wife there. Amar le keman keder Rabbi Shua ben Levi. This is following Rabbi Shua Levi's. Gemara says, Emer dam Rabbi Shua ben Levi delet le beit achrini, mar et le beit achrini. He says this is b'di'evet, that to put a partition inside of the bedroom. It's better to take it to a special house. He said, since you have a better house, that's lechatchila. Amar le, he told them, lava daite, you're right, I didn't realize that. And I actually will take the Torah to another house, which is more preferable than just making a mechitza in front of it. Kama yarchik mehem, min hasoah, 400. How far do you have to go away from urine and feces to be able to say Shema? At least 4 amot, which is 8 feet. This is only if the bathroom, the excrement and urine is behind you, but in front of you, if it's in front of your eyesight, aval lefanav marchik maleinav v'chen letfilah. If the excrement and urine is in front of you, it has to be out of your eyesight. And the same applies for prayer. If you're praying and you see thing in front of you, bathroom, it's not appropriate. You have to go behind, either put it behind you or it should get out of your eyesight. Gemara says, Eini, how, but that's not the case. Amar Rav Rafam Bar Papa Amar Rav Chisda Omer Adam Kineged Beit HaKisa Mitpalel. You're allowed to pray right in front of a bathroom, but you just said that in front of bathroom or the stuff located inside of the bathroom, the feces and urine, it shouldn't be in front of you at all. Gemara answers, Hachavaskinan Beit HaKisa. It's talking about a bathroom that they cleared it out. It has no more, because it used to be like portable potties, their bathrooms. Ve'en bosoa, and it was cleaned out. So the portable potty didn't have any excrement or urine inside of it. Gemara says, Eini, va'amar Rav Yosef, Archanina bet kisa sham rafa pi vein bo soa bermechad shomo afa pi shem bo adam Rav Yosef says clearly a bathroom is a bathroom, even if it doesn't have any excrement in it, or a bathhouse, you're not allowed to pray in front of it, even if it doesn't have anybody naked in it. So therefore, the Gemara comes to a new conclusion. Ela hacha b'mayaskinan b'chadati. It's a brand new bathroom that nobody ever used. Such a bathroom that is brand new and nobody ever used it, you could pray if it's in front of you. But once it's been used, you have to go put the bathroom behind you, or you have to go it has to be so far in front of you that you can't even see it anymore. Gemara says, but this was a question. But Ravina had a question. If something was designated as a bathroom, does it have all the laws of a bathroom which causes it to become forbidden, or no? Gemara says, It says Ravina's quandary was, if a bathroom was designated to be a bathroom and nobody ever used it, maybe you could even pray inside its walls, because until they use it as a bathroom. But for sure it's not a problem to pray near it, or for you to pray behind it and it's in front of you, because since it hasn't been used, there's no problem, because you're not ultimately wanting to go inside the four walls of the bathroom. The Persian bathrooms, which are similar to ours, it's built on a slant, Rashi says, so the poo-poo, the excrement, goes totally far away, and the smell doesn't smell anymore, because it's on a slant. Even though that people using it as a bathroom and there's excrement in it, it's like it's covered. So therefore, since there's no smell, foul smell, you're allowed to pray in its vicinity. Because the main idea is the smelling of it, and since it doesn't smell bad, it doesn't matter if it's in front of you or not. And that seems to be the halacha in our modern bathrooms, that if it's not smelling, then you could pray in its vicinity. It says, Zav Shara Keri, V'chen Nida Shepalta Shechlat Zera, V'chen HaMeshameshet Shara Nida, Tzrechin Tevilah, Rabbi Yehuda Poter. So we're ending off the parak, the third parak of Berachot. Very simply, the Mishnah says a Zav, a person that had the white emissions, now he sees Keri, seminal emission. Or a Nida, that a woman that's already menstruating, that sees sperm comes out of her body. And a woman, right after she has cohabitation with her husband, she becomes a Nida. So she's both has the Tumah of Keri, of semen, and of blood of Nida. The Tanna Kama holds, since if you go to the mikveh immediately, you could get rid of the Keri impurity, the spiritual impurity caused by semen, do that. Rav Yehuda says no. Since you're going to have to go to the mikveh in a week for Nida or Zav, there's no point in you should only go to the mikveh when you're eligible to take away all the impurities you have. So therefore he says you don't need to go for just to take away the impurity of Keri. Gemara says, Ibaylo, Baal Keri Shara Ziva, Rabbi Yehuda Maihu. A Baal Keri that subsequently becomes a Zav, which is a much more deeper Tumah. According to Rabbi Yehuda, what's the law? Because Rabbi Yehuda says you need to go to the mikveh in order to learn Torah? Or does Rabbi Yehuda say, no, you don't need to? When did Rabbi Akiva say you're exempt from going to the mikveh? Because you first became a zav, then a keri. So already you have to go to the mikveh anyways in a week for the zav, so it doesn't make sense to go for the keri. But here, first you saw the keri, which you could get immediately rid of by going to the mikveh. Then you saw the zav. So maybe in this case, since it switched around, you could go to the mikveh. You should go to the mikveh. Gemara says, Tashema hameshameshet v'ra'ata dam nida sricha tevila. A woman that first had the keri, because she had cohabitation with her husband, then right after intercourse with her husband, she saw dam nida. She needs to go to the mikveh. Rabbi Yehuda says, no, poter, you're exempt. A woman that becomes nida right after being a bal keri is like a bal keri that sees tumat ziva right after he had his ziva. The kapata Rabbi Yehuda shma mina, and we see Rabbi Yehuda says exempt. So from here it's a clear proof that in all cases, doesn't matter if you're first a keri then a zav, or zav then a keri. In all cases, even a bal keri that later becomes the more stringent and strict tuma of ziva doesn't need to go to the mikvah for the keri, but he'll wait and go for the ziva. The Chen Tana Rabbi Be'adei Bal Keri, it's explicit. Shera'a ziva sarich tefillah. Rabbi Yehuda poter. Rabbi Yehuda argues it's only the Tanakama that holds that a Bal Keri that sees a ziva needs to go to the mikveh, but Rabbi Yehuda is exempting you. Hadron alach mishametu. B'Shem Hashem, we start the fourth parak. Tefilat HaShachar at Chatzot. You could daven Shacharit, the morning prayer, till midday. Rabbi Yehuda says no, the time is at Arba'a Shaot, until the first 4 hours of the day. Tefilat Mincha ad ha'erev. We could pray Mincha until the evening. Rabbi Yehuda says ad plaga Mincha. Rabbi Yehuda says no, you could only pray the afternoon prayer till the time of Mincha Ktana, which is 1 hour and 15 minutes before sunset. Tefilat ha'erev en lakva. Arvit, or what the Ashkenazim call Ma'ariv, you could pray the whole night. There's no limit to it. But don't forget the first Mishnah in Berachot that we said that you should say the Shema before midnight. So obviously the classical way of praying is to say the Shema in your Arvit. So obviously it's always better to pray Arvit before midnight. V'shel Musafin, and the prayer of the Musaf prayer, Kol Hayom. You could pray the whole day also. Rabbi Yehuda says no, it's better to do it the 7th hour. Gemara says V'raminu mitzvatay menetzach hama kedei sheismoch geula letfilah v'nimsa mitpalel b'yom. It's you saying you could pray till midday, till Chatzot, but it's a mitzvah to pray right at sunrise. That's why we say Shema right before sunrise, so we could say the bracha of Gal Yisrael, which is the last blessing on the Shema, then start praying right at the first second of the day as sunrise. Gemara says, Kitanya levatikin, da'amar Rabbi Yochanan vatikin agumrotoim in etzachama. That's only for the big tzaddikim that do the mitzvah in the perfect. They're modest and very careful to do the mitzvah in the most perfect way. But regular people can pray later. The kuli alma at chatzot v'tulo. You're only allowed to pray till midday, but no more. The Rav Huna Brei, the Rav Yirmiyah Bar Abba Amar Rav Yochanan Tav V'lo Yitpalel Arvit Mitpalel Shachrit Shetayim Shachrit Mitpalel Mincha Shetayim. There's something called Tefilat Tashlumin. It's like a makeup. If you forgot to pray Arvit, you could pray 2 Shachrits. If you forgot to pray Shachrit, you could pray 2 minchas. So that seems that you could pray Shachrit twice at mincha time. So why are you only saying till midday? The Gemara says, Kuli yoma matzli va'azil. Yes, you're right. You could pray the Shachrit prayer as a makeup the whole day. But if you want to get the Ad chatzot yavle schar tefillah bizmana, mikan ve'elech schar tefillah yavle, schar tefillah bizmana lo yavle. If you want to get rewarded for praying it at the right time, then you have to pray Shachrit till 4 hours. Now, if you had an accident and it wasn't possible, you could, yes, pray mincha twice to make up Shachrit, but you're not going to get the reward of doing it at the right time. Ibailahu. If you forgot mincha, can you pray 2 arvits? What's the reason for our quandary? Maybe the reason why if you forgot arvit, you could pray 2 shachrits because the Jewish day starts from night. So the day is the same date as the night, because we see God created the world in the evening and then the day. But here, since tefillah is exactly like bringing an offering, like it says, unishalma parim sefatenu, and since the day passed, because mincha is the end of the day, now arvit is a new day. So maybe you can't do tefillah tashlumin. Odil makevan desuta rachmayi kol emat debai matzli va'azil. But on the other hand, maybe since it's prayer is prayer, and we always need so much mercy from God, so you could go as long as you want, and even mincha you could pray. So the halacha is actually doesn't make a difference. Tashema damar Rav Yehuna bar Yitzchak Rav Yochanan ta'av lo yitpalel mincha mitpalel arvit shetayim ve'en bazeh mishum davar yoma b'atar korbano. Actually, forgot mincha, you could pray 2 arvits, and we don't say since the day is past, it's like a korban that you can't bring the day since the date has expired. No. Tefillah in regards to this specific halacha is not like a korban. Gemara says, Meitvei me'uvad lo yechol letaken v'chesron lo yechol lemanet. King Solomon says a damage that can never be reprimanded and patched up, מעובד לא יתקן זה מי שבקריאת שמע ערבית ושחרית וקריאת שמע שחרית. A mistake that you could really never fix up is somebody that forgot to say Shema in the first 3 hours of the day, or forgot to say Shema Yisrael at night, או תפילה של ערבית או שחרית, or he forgot to pray in mincha, pray ערבית או שחרית. חיסרון לא יחלל למנת, and an emptiness that you can't fix up. This is somebody that all your friends go to do a mitzvah and you don't go with them. So the Gemara answers, Amar Yitzchak Amar Rabbi Yochanan, if on purpose you had the opportunity to pray mincha, then we don't let you pray 2 arvits, or for any other prayer for that matter. This is actually a very important halacha. If you were negligent, like somebody reminded you, or you clearly remembered that it's the time of mincha, and you just, because you were lazy, you didn't pray, then you don't halachically have the opportunity to have the makeup test and pray 2 arvit. Amar Rav Ashi dekanami, bitel veloktani ta'a, shma mina. So it says clearly, something you're not allowed to patch up is if you, on purpose, said, no, I'm not in the mood of praying now. If you're not in the mood of praying, then you don't get the opportunity to piggyback and pray 2 times the next prayer. Only if you made a mistake, because you miscalculated the time, or you got stuck in emergency. Shma mina.